Okay, see if you can do this problem here. I'm now going to put you on Saturn. You're going to fire a cannonball at 65 meters per second. Gravity on Saturn is this, and well, find out the height of the cannonball after 5 seconds. Okay, so this is all that you're given. So yeah, so well, when you get given a problem like this, jump to your velocity time graph, and then find. You see, the secret is to find out the time at maximum height. That will give you an understanding of what's going on. Is this 5 seconds after the maximum height, or is it before? You don't really know. That's why you got to find out the time it takes to get to the maximum height, and then you have an idea of what's going on inside your mind. Okay, well, do whatever you have to do. Find out the height of the cannonball after 5 seconds. Press pause and have a go. Okay, so jump to your velocity time graph. So this is velocity time graph. Okay. Now this the velocity at time equals 0 would be 65. So this would be 65 here. And well, next step, try and find out the equation for this line. Well, it's a straight line, so we know it's going to be y equals mx plus c. It must be in this form. Now, the gradient is the acceleration, but it's going downhill, so it's negative 8.96x plus c. Well, c, the intercept is 65. So so plus 65. Okay. Now just tidy up the whole thing. So v equals. Now switch these two around because you've got a negative here and this is a positive. So so v equals 65 minus 8.96t. So this is our magical equation for this line here. Okay, but the important part is to find out the time it takes to get to maximum height. That will give us an understanding of what's going on. So let's try and work out the time it takes to get to maximum height. So put 0 into the v. So hang on. So so this would be 0 equals 65 minus 8.96t. Now add both sides, blah blah blah. So this would be 6t equals 65. So t equals 65 over 8.96. So jump to a calculator. Hang on. Calculator, clear. 65 divided by 8.96 equals 7.25. 7.25 was it? Let me double check. Yeah. So the time it takes to get to the maximum height will be 7.25. 25. But now you get an idea of what's going on. You see this number here, this time here is important because it tells us the time it takes to get to maximum height. Let's say maximum height is here. It would take 7.25 seconds. But the question is saying find out the height after 5 seconds. So let's say, well, this is 7.25 seconds. So I'm going to guess 5 seconds to be around here. So really, you want to know this height here, basically, roughly this height here. So well, 5 is here. So you want to know the area of this this trapezium, if you like. So now use the trapezium rule. So the trapezium rule, get the height, add this. Well, actually, you need to find out this height here. What is this height here? Well, put the 5 into our magical formula here. Okay, and then that will give us the height. So so we need to know this height here. So hang on, let me clear this up. So so we need to know this height here. So this point here. So we're going to put the 5 into our formula. So v equals 65 minus 8.96 times times 5. Okay. Remember, you've got to do this first because multiplying is more important than dividing, than taking away. So you got to do that first. So jump to your calculator. Hang on. So clear this. So it would be 8.96 times 5 equals this, and then hang on. So 65 minus 4.8. Now get 60. Hang on. 65 take away 44.8 equals 20.2. So this height here, the velocity, well, the height here is actually 20.2. Now, if we want to find out the area of that trapezium, we're going to get the height here, which is 65, plus the height here, which is 20.2, and then divided by 2 to get the average height of the two, and then just times it by this distance here, which is 5. Okay, so it's basically we are just trying to find out the area of that trapezium. So hang on, so area of that trapezium equals the height here. We're going to get this height, which is 65 plus this height here, which is 20.2, which is this height here. Okay, the height here is 20.2, and then we're going to divide it by 2 because we want to. We are basically using the trapezium rule. So if we want to work out an area of this, get this height plus this height, and then divide it by 2. That will give us the average height. Okay, so divided by 2 here, and then we once we got the average height, then we can just times by this distance here, which in our case would be 5. Okay, so the across here will be 5. So later on we've got to times it by 5. Okay, so the area equals this whole thing here. Okay, so let's try and work this out first. So that would be this is our trapezium here. So let's get this height plus this height, and then divide it by 2 just to get the average. So 65 plus, where's plus? Plus 20.2 equals this. Divided by 2 will give us the average height of the two. Did I do it? Hang on, sorry. 65 plus 20. Hang on. 65. Sorry. Plus 20.2 equals this, and then divided by 2 equals this, and then we're going to times it by 5. Times 5 equals this. So 213. So what that means is this area here is 213 meters. So again, what that means is let me clear this up. What that means is, hang on. So this is our hang on. So this is our cannon here. We're going to fire it up, and the maximum it will get to 213. 200. Yeah. Sorry, I'm confusing you. Well, the maximum height is this bit here. The maximum height is this area. But then we've just worked out that after 5 seconds, it will be 213 meters. So 213 meters would be your answer after 5 seconds. Okay?